So hello and welcome back to another episode of the Manchester United career mode here on a FIFA 20. We are back better than ever for season 2. We're into the thick of things now. It is episode 3 and my goodness, we've got another jam-packed blockbuster episode of BCHD special coming up. So if you go on to enjoy the video, make sure to slap a like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, do all that. You guys have been showing your support on the channel. You've been showing the support on the videos. If you're looking to keep up to date with all the latest scores, news, transfers, and everything the footballing world has to offer, make sure to check out OneFootball. It's available on both iOS and Android. It allows you to follow your favorite teams, your favorite players, and so much more. The download link is in the description, so make sure to give it a go. It's completely free. It is a must-have app for every football fanatic. We've got a few things to go through before we kickstart the episode off. Let's go and take a look at the schedule coming up. You might have seen it last episode, but we'll go through just as a little recap. We've got a few easier games towards the end of October. Nothing too frightening coming into these last few weeks of October. I want to play this Champions League game that is a decisive one up against Olympique Lyonnais away from home. As we'll travel over into November, we've got an away game up against Liverpool, and this is where I start to want to play the bigger games. We're up against Jurgen Klopp's men at Anfield. As we take a look into December, this is the busy period. This is the busy schedule. We have our last Champions League group stage game. I'll probably want to play that as well. And then another derby away at the Etihad. We've got to love an away day derby in this one. It is Manchester City. And then finishing off 2020 leading into 2021. I want to start to get into January this episode because that's where things really heat up. We've got an away game against Chelsea, another match up against Liverpool, and then Tottenham away from home. I'm not too sure how far we'll make it. I just want to make it into January. Tons and tons of games to get through, tons of content for you guys to consume. So let's get straight into it. And this is the first career mode episode that has the new mods, the new career mode mods. I don't think it will have too much of an effect on this career mode, the Manchester United one. However, it will have more of an effect on the Brescia career mode, so I'll show you that in another episode of the Brescia career mode. The only kind of differences it makes in terms of the Manchester United career mode is a few 2D player mini faces get an upgrade. So Milinkovic-Savic is one, he's in our midfield. I believe Fabian's one is coming in the next mod update, which I will download. I'll showcase to you that as well. And then we have big Harry Maguire. The slabhead gets a new little photo. He's looking happy. He is looking very cheerful. We do have a change in the Carabao Cup. I believe, yeah, now it's called the Carabao Cup and not the EFL Cup. It's got the, official Carabao Cup logo. It's more of a mod for the unlicensed teams in FIFA 20, like the Serie B and some other leagues, and also Piemonte Calcio. So if we come up against Juventus, it doesn't look like we might in the Champions League because they're at bottom of the group. However, if we do ever come up against them in the future, they'll be called Juventus. They'll have the proper kits, the proper licenses, and all that good stuff. So first game of the episode, we're up against Aston Villa away from home. We've sent out the second team for this one, and there you go, João Felix. Oh, we have to update the numbers. Okay, I completely forgot. But now our new boy, João Felix, a lot of you guys were commenting down below, he shouldn't have the number 32. We'll give him his old number, I believe it was, number 29, but Wan-Bissaka's 29. Okay, we're in a bit of kerfuffle at the moment. A lot of you were also saying 79 down in the comments below. I'm surely no one is the number 79 in this team, and he can have his old number from Benfica. The new João Felix number will be 79. Hopefully he can bring back some of his Benfica form into the Premier League, and it might spur him on to score a few more goals and get a few more assists. But that is how things are looking. And now finally we'll get into this match up against Aston Villa away at Villa Park. They're on a really good streak. They've won all 3 games in a row, and there we go. The second team couldn't do much in that one. A 0-0 draw, and Maddison picks up a knock. It's not what you want to see. And there you go, the English midfielder out for 6 weeks. Okay, an injury which I didn't foresee, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, let's hit the training ground again. A few stats going up here and there. Daniel James is loving his training so far. So it's our first Champions League game that I want to play this episode. We also have the Liverpool derby that's coming up. That game just recently finished in real life 1-1. I'm quite surprised that United, they could have held on for a win, but obviously, in our career mode, I want to go for a win at Anfield. But this is going to be the first Champions League game that we will play in this career mode. As there you can see, we're up against Lyon, and they're top of the table. Let's hope we can take them off their perch and go top of the group. That is how the side will be looking going into this game. We've got smiley faces all around. The squad morale is through the roof, and it's what you love love to see. It's these European nights that will never get old. Manchester United, they're back where they belong in the Champions League. We take a trip to Lyon. We're in France for this one, away, and I believe this is their actual stadium. It was added into the game for the FIFA 20 Women's World Cup, and now we get it in FIFA 20. Amazing scenes here. We get to play in a proper stadium, and it's Olympic Lyon we're facing. It's going to be a tough challenge away from home, but these are the nights you live for as a fan. These European away days, they can't get any better than this. That beautiful black kit will be done for the boys tonight. They're looking quite sharp in it. All right, Lyon, let's see what you got. Let's see how they line up. They got Anthony Lopez in goal, Davide Santon. Hopefully the new career mode update kind of, improves this career mode a bit. They got Ayo in the midfield. Okay, it's a bit of an okay side. I should have changed it, but we'll see for next time. I thought the new career mode update would kind of affect this save, but apparently it's not going to. But let's get straight into this one. Also, comment down below any suggestions. Do you guys like the new mod that we've got into this career mode? It's going to be affecting both Manchester United and the Brescia series. We got some business to attend to. Olympic Lyon. Let's get this one down, underway. Oh no, we've given it straight towards Petkovic. Oh, this could be danger. We've sniffed out the danger. And De Gea. Kai Havertz. He'll cut it back. He'll give it off to Martial. Lyon defending well here, but now it is back to Havertz, the German, to take a strike, and it's deflected well. Lyon defending with the bodies on the line, and now they can go for a counter. It's back and forth action here to Ayor. The French connection going strong. Ayor through to Petkovic, the target man striker. Now Ayor, I can't select a player. This is terrible stuff. And it's Petkovic to get the opener for Lyon. No one wants to celebrate with him, unfortunately. That's deadly. That is unfortunate stuff there. And we're trying to select a player. Jimenez let his man go. He completely missed him. And David De Gea, yeah, he should have been saving that. But it's our bad at the end of the day. We make our mark here with Jadon Sancho. Now has found his way into the box. He cuts it back through to Rashford. Oh, it was nearly an instant response off the post. Rashford, who'll hold the ball up. Nice little passing play. And now Pogba finds its way through to Milinkovic-Savic. Hey, ref, that is a foul. Collie with a bit of an aggressive one. He bloody need Milinkovic-Savic in the ribs. I need that top corner. Oh, he's gone for the little spectacular outside the foot. And it is off the woodwork. We've hit the post. Now the crossbar gets hit. What else are we going to hit before it goes into the back of the net? And now back into Martial. We've been dominating ever since we've conceded. And now Rashford. It is a big save from the Portuguese shot stopper. That is going to be half-time. We should have got the equaliser, maybe even the second, but it was just not going in for us. Let's hope we can improve in this second half. And the number 4. Now back to Rashford. Havertz, there's a big chance. There's a big gaping hole in the Lyon defense. And now he'll put the ball through to Martial. We'll cut back inside. And that was terrible. Martial through to Rashford. He's gotten taken out by Collie again. He's a second culprit of the free kick. And how is that not a red card after he need Milinkovic-Savic? And it looks like the ref's going to bring it out. Lyon have gone down to 10 men. And it's Collie getting sent off. Just takes out Rashford for no reason. Oh my goodness. He could have been killed. That is a wonderful ball. How has he pulled off that, Jason Denier? And it's the ball into the middle, and it's Terrier off the crossbar. That is the closest they've come since scoring the opener, and it had to be done. The triple sub is now coming on, and we've got Fabian, João Felix, and also Leon Bailey to replace Sancho, Kai Havertz. All right, can he make an instant impact? No, it's Guerrero, our left back. Through to João Felix, our new number 79. And he's getting put into a baptism of fire here in the Champions League. Fabian can see it through to João Felix. It'll be his first shot on goal. And it's the super sub, João Felix. It's Fabian, the two subs. Come on, to link up. And it's the 79. It's his lucky number. And the Portuguese star. He hasn't got his face scan in the game yet, but it is coming. For now, we've got the generic face. And it's the P-roller. It's low and hard. And that is the hardest type of shot to save for a goalkeeper. He does it against his fellow countrymen. And yeah, Anthony Lopez could have done a bit better. Lyon down to 10 men. And João Felix snuck in beneath the cracks to get the goal. He's first in the Champions League. Oh no, Lyon again. They're through. Ayor, David De Gea saves us from conceding the second. Leaning up at the back. He's been mopping everything up. And now the Jamaican, he'll see Fabian through on goal. The new Spaniard. What can he do for us? The number 14. He's now one-on-one with Anthony Lopez somehow. And there you go. No, off the post. And João Felix there to pick up the scraps. And he finishes off his dinner. 2 shots, 2 goals. And the Portuguese super sub. We might have to start starting him instead of Rashford right now. Making a good case. And we come back after Lyon gets sent to 10 men. We come back and get the second. And now we've taken the lead. Unlucky Fabian after that Massive run through the whole entire defense. He hits the post. Oh, Fabian again. Lyon are collapsing right now. And what is going on here? Can João Felix get the third? João Felix gets the third. Is it offside? I don't know. It might be offside. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. We finally go ahead. I am really impressed with João Felix at the moment as well with Fabian. They might have to earn themselves a start in the starting 11 in our first team. That's how good they've been performing off the bench. This is how Sir BCHD makes his money. He brings on the players. They score the goal. And it looks like we're getting 3 points away here in France. Unfortunately, we are unable to get a shot away, but Martial through to Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey will find Fabian, who'll cut back inside for another assist. It's Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He'll go for the shot again. It's a frantic end to this game, and the English right back could have got on the score sheet too. Gone straight to Anthony Martial. Will he turn a provider? Fabian, he's looking to get in amongst the act, and he does get in amongst the act. The Spanish maestro, fresh off the bench, and he has also made an instant impact here. He's showing his love to the fans, and that is a fourth. This Lyon team has fallen to pieces ever since they lost their defender, and we have taken full advantage. We've scored four unanswered goals, and we're going to have to start these boys more often. What a strike. And it was very much a tale of two halves there. We absolutely dominated in the second. It was a 10-minute hat-trick from the super sub João Felix. 3 shots, 3 goals, and that man is unstoppable. And here he is facing the press, the famous face, the famous manager, gets the job done in the Champions League. We go again. We're top of the group and we're loving life. So we have our easy string of games coming up. We've got Bournemouth, we've got Ipswich Town, we've got Brighton. Games that won't excite. They're not going to get bums on seats, but we'll go straight to the derby up against Liverpool. We'll sim through the calendar and then take a look at all our results. I mean, surely we would have got positive results. We won against Lyon 2-0 at home, so that solidifies our place top of the group. A 3-0 win against the Hammers as well. 4-0, we're keeping the clean sheets. Oh my goodness, it is clean sheets galore with a 2-0 win against Brighton, and we progress through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, 4-1 win against Ipswich. Some more scouting updates to go through here, and we found Jonathan Rose with a ginger afro. He's got 74 to 94 potential. We'll sign him up, and then the rest, yeah, not looking all too good. It's the class of 2021 is slowly forming, slowly but surely. It's steady progression here. We also have Sean Bell with 74 to 94 potential, as well as the Cam Jonathan Rose. So it's Jurgen Klopp versus Sir BCHD, one of the biggest managerial rivalries of all time, and it is also coupled with the biggest English club rivalry, Manchester United taking on Liverpool. You can't get any bigger than this. The gargantuan fixture. It is a massive game, and there you go. Paul Pogba is giving the death stares. He's giving the eyes to that man, Virgil van Dijk. It's a sunny day at Anfield for this fixture, this Premier League blockbuster clash. How are we going to do on Merseyside again? It's our second away day game in a row. We played in France against Lyon. Now we are over in Merseyside, and the Gerard Tifo is out for this game. We're playing in the gold kit, so hopefully we can sparkle in the sunshine and get some gold. The good luck on our side. This is how Jurgen Klopp's men will be lining up. Alisson in between the sticks. Bellerin, Koulibaly, Van Dijk and Robertson. That is a solid back four if I've ever seen one. Grujic, Fabinho and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain make the midfield 3, and it's Salah, Roberto Firmino, Kevin Volland, no sign of Sadio Mane, Modric on the bench, Shaqiri on the bench, so they got a bit of firepower to take on. It is our strongest starting 11. We've also got some firepower to come off the bench, like João Felix, like Fabian, like Leon Bailey, so keep an eye out for them. Do or die here at Anfield. Let's get straight into this one. We are ready. Liverpool's going to kick us off. Roberto Firmino gets us underway. Salah will whip it in. We can get it away. No, it'll end up at Volland. We've deflected, and it's gone into our players again. Out for a corner. We'll swing this corner in. What is going to happen here? Fabinho with the header straight over the bar. Salah, the Egyptian, finds the ball through to Roberto Firmino. And how did no one get to that? Little scare. And we've given the ball away. Fabinho now with the striker was Kevin Volland. But De Gea again was alert to the situation. And El Capitano gets that one away and denies Liverpool the opener. Gives it through to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain makes his way through to the box. It's Fabinho. He haunted us in our first game of this season. Or the first game of last season. I can't remember. All I know is that he scored a few against us, and David De Gea to the rescue again. Back and forth here, but Sancho now can flurry forward. It's a decent little bit of space to work with here. The counter-attack. Marcus Rashford through on goal. One-on-one with Alisson. He tries to finesse it. Oh, it's a missed kick from the Liverpool defender. And there, Marcus Rashford to react to it first. And our number 10 gets the first goal. We've been on the back foot the entire game. And in the 38th minute, it was a defensive blunder from Liverpool. Koulibaly, he misfires and he just air swings the ball, the number 2. The Reds would be completely disgusted with that, and it was an open goal for Rashford to fire into. He loves a goal against Liverpool. He scored in real life, and now in FIFA 20, he's gotten the opener again. Back to Andrew Robertson. Pogba will not let him travel any further, and it's Sancho through to Havertz. Is it going to be another one of our lethal counter-attacks at the moment? Havertz now off to Sancho. We've formed up a little decent passing play now over the top to Rashford, who'll try to chip it over Alisson, and that is absolutely world class. It's another goal for Rashford, and he made up for that poor game in Lyon. He's come to Anfield and shown who is boss. He is marking his territory. Our number 10, brilliant goal, and it's Havertz with the over the top. Koulibaly doesn't know where he is. Lovely, the little head. And then the delicate chip over Alisson. He came out off his line and we punished him 2-0 to the good. You might say undeservedly, but somehow in the break we go into the sheds at 2-0 up. Liverpool have been hard done by there, but we don't care. Played out from the back, and Havertz finds a lovely ball through to Marcus Rashford. He's all alone. He's got Virgil van Dijk, Koulibaly to full, and now Alisson. He fake shot past him. That is a penalty, ref. But the Brazilian takes down Rashford. No card for him whatsoever, but this is the perfect time for Rashford to be a hero and get the hat-trick at Anfield. It was a bit of a dive. He made the most of it. And guess what? He gets a penalty, but Modric will come on for Grujic. And now, is Paul Pogba on it? No, I don't want Paul Pogba. 1, because of his stupid run-up, and 2, because Rashford's on a hat-trick here. Surely, place that, son. Place it into the bottom corner, and it's well-deserved. He has had a masterclass here at Anfield, and he's shown Liverpool what he's made of in the derby. It is 3. It is a hat-trick, and it's back-to-back games where we've gotten a hat-trick. Demolition job of Liverpool at Anfield. An embarrassment, and it's a brilliant penalty. Low and hard into the bottom corner. Alisson had no chance. And we have our heroes from Lyon coming on. The 3 changes, João Felix. We also have Fabian. And then we have Leon Bailey coming on. That is going to be full time. 3-0, 3 goals from the one Englishman, Marcus Rashford, and he takes home the match ball. We also get 3 points in the Premier League again. We are asserting our dominance here on our opponents, and what a day out it's been. A Derby Day victory, you can't get any better than that. And there we're back in training, and it's Marcus Rashford's apprentice, Greenwood, going up to a 79. He's nearly cracked into the 80s. Our training is still going strong. So it's our second team going back into this Champions League game against Lokomotiv Moscow at Old Trafford. Madison, he picked up a knock, but now he'll ease back into this game. They've been on terrible form. They're bottom of the group, and it's Fabian and Guerrero from left back getting 2 goals to get us yet another 3 points. And you know what? That second team, they're going to do it again at home against Burnley. They're going out back-to-back matches here now in the Premier League. Surely they'll get the job done against the Clarets. And no, it's another 0-0 draw. I'm loving these clean sheets though. Even Henderson is picking a few up now. So now as December approaches and we're heading into the busy period before the January transfer window in the new year, I wanted to get some business done. I wanted to sign up a few talents before the window officially opens. And I let it up to you guys down in the comments below last episode. Are we going to go after this Zlatan Ibrahimovic regen? I know he's a bit scuffed with that 1-star weak foot. He's got 4-star skill moves though, medium-low work rates, and he's 18 years old. The Swedish striker playing for FC Dallas at the moment. He's already got 4 green stats in there with acceleration, sprint speed, agility, balance, and he's an exciting prospect. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to bite the bullet. Go ahead and pick up yet another Youth Academy talent, a player which we can grow and nurture throughout this career mode series. The next reincarnation of Zlatan, let's see how much Dallas want for him. He's valued at 850k, so that is exactly what I'm going to offer, just a flat base fee. And let's pick up another bargain here. No, that's 860. No, don't want to spend that extra 10k here. We're on a budget. Let's see if they're going to accept, and it's that easy. The next Zlatan might be on his way. And now he's taking his first footsteps into the manager's office here. Old Trafford welcomes you with open arms. Now let's see if we can get this transfer negotiation deal under the line. The contract, we're going to have to grow and develop him over the course of a few seasons. He's not going to earn that starting role straight away. We've got a lot of strikers ahead of him, and I want to see if he can become the next Zlatan or even better. 4k, and that is a fair offer. The next Zlatan Owusu, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but he is arriving here in the Premier League. We're taking him under our wing. And there you have him, Nabil Owusu. Got no idea how to pronounce that. I don't even think that's a Swedish name, but he is going to join us in January. And there we have him, the second coming of Zlatan. He's going to be our new number 15 here at United. He is showing the jersey off in the press conference. He has arrived in England, has potential to be special, 65 overall, and he's already got some brilliant green stats. So I'm keen to use him in 2021. So fresh off the back of getting some business done early, why not? Let's just go into this Carabao Cup quarterfinal up against Villa away from home. They've given us some troubles in the past. We're away in the Midlands for this one. It's going to be another thrilling encounter. And it looks like the new FIFA 20 update is doing what it's doing. Here we are at foggy Villa Park. We've arrived at Aston Villa and it's Carabao Cup quarters. We're starting to get into the deep period of this competition and we might have another final on our hands as well. I decided to put the second team out for this one. Tuanzebe's against his former club. We've got Henderson in goal and this is how we will line up. Unfortunately, Daniel James picked up an injury, so he's not going to play this match, but we've got the likes of Gomes, Greenwood, Chong was a bit tired, and we have João Felix, Bailey up top, Fabian and Tielemans, a little CDM partnership. I'm loving what this second team has to offer. There we go, kickoff. Carabao Cup time. Let's get the job done. No, Aston Villa, Hogan through on goal. Henderson at his near post does well. João Felix make a nice little run. The defense will run him straight away. And we'll give it off to Tielemans, the Belgian. He'll strike one. And it's a big save from Tom Heaton. It's the first save he's had to make all game. And it's arrived at the stroke of half time. The number 33, nearly with a scorcher. We'll find the ball through. Dean Henderson's got that all day long. Now, put it. No. Ruben Diaz. He's giving it away. Oh, he's redeemed himself there. Tielemans, we need to start working it now. Gomez through to Fabian. We don't want to let this one slip. And now it is João Felix through to Aston Villa defense. Can he do it? And it's Heaton again pulling off a big save to deny us. Reception from Tielemans. He tracked the run well. Now Mason Greenwood through to João Felix. Can they do a little 1-2? The number 26 through on goal here. He'll go alone. Heaton parries it. And we can't get an opportunity there. Now João Felix through to Fabian. He loves a left foot shot. It's on his left foot and it's off the post and out. 80 minutes gone and we still haven't got the opener. Right, we need an impact and it's our two super subs off the bench. Madison and Chong coming on to hopefully make an impact before we head into extra time. And that is it. Are we headed into extra time or is it a replay? Oh, we're headed into penalties. Oh, of course. Okay, no extra time. It is penalties straight away. And Aston Villa to take the first one. Henderson, he's going right and Henderson makes a big save. The number 2 denied. And Leon Bailey, let's see if he can slot this one away. The Jamaican, who'll head that one down and Heaton responds with another save. This is not good. Trezeguet, he's going to go left and Heaton, he misses that one. Henderson didn't even get a hand onto it. Now Tielemans, he'll go for placement. We'll go for something extravagant here into the top right hand corner. The Belgian off the crossbar. Oh my gosh. Now the number 20 for Aston Villa, Henderson gets down low and no one's been able to convert so far. James Madison, what have you got for me? He'll convert into the bottom right hand corner. That is the first one of the shootouts so far. Hurian for Aston Villa, the number 14 converts into the top left. Now João Felix unable to do the job alone up top. As he got a start, he'll convert that penalty into the bottom left. Now, this is do or die for Aston Villa. Number 29, he's going right, and he's blasted it over. And that is going to be the winner. Pretty uneventful shootout. Both teams doing pretty terribly, but it's the 2-1 win in the shootout, and it's Mr. Henderson being the hero, saving a few penalties, and we didn't do all too well in the match nor in the shootout, but Aston Villa with the final blow, and we get the last laugh here. We're through to the Carabao Cup semi-final. And Pep Guardiola gets the manager of the month. Absolute fraudulency. The bold Spaniard gets it over Sir BCHD. That is, yeah, no way. And Rashford's performances have been that good that he's been one of the 4 nominees that have been nominated for the 2020 Ballon d'Or. Can the boy from Manchester do it and win that golden ball? We're going to have to wait and see. That would be a mad achievement if he went on to do it. And unfortunately, Rashford misses out on the Ballon d'Or. It's going to be Lionel Messi to take home the prize, but it was still an honour to be nominated. Our English striker, hopefully one day in the future, will win that trophy. However, on rolls December, we've got a game up against Everton at Goodison Park. The first team will go out for this, and it's 2-1. They clutch it. Milinkovic, Savic, and Martial with the goals. Walcott's equaliser wasn't enough. So with Daniel James injured, Chong goes into that final training slot, and Greenwood continues to grow, and he might hit 80 before this episode finishes. So it's the second team out for this one again. Greenwood starting in that right mid position. They're going to face Valencia in our final group stage game. We're pretty much, we're going out the group. We're going to finish on top as well. Undefeated, 100% record in the group. It'll be interesting to see how we do away in Spain. Valencia are going to come up against us, and the boys come on and get that 2-1 victory. Fabian back in his home country bagging a goal, as well as McTominay off the bench to get the winner. 6 for 6 in the Champions League. Bring on the round of 16. So we have this long slog of games, 3 games before the crucial matchup away at the Etihad against Manchester City. We're going to simulate through the calendar. We've got a midweek game against Fulham, up against Stoke City, and then Thursday night awaits us. It is going to be an interesting one. We'll check our results. Fulham, we got a 6-0 win. We absolutely destroyed them at 4-1 against Newcastle. And then against Stoke, it was 4-0. It's too easy for the boys. But now, this is where it comes down to the wire. We're pretty much halfway through the Premier League season. And Manchester City are our closest contenders there in second with 43 points. So BCHD finds himself up against Pep Guardiola again. It's going to be another jaw-dropping match. We're in for another show-stopping performance. And we're going to take a trip down the road to the Etihad. The strongest starting 11 will be going out for this one. So it's an overcast afternoon here in Manchester. And the Etihad awaits us. It's a packed house here at Manchester City's home, and we're taking on City, who are sitting in second. If we get the win here, we can go 6 points clear at the top come Christmas. The City fans have got the flags out, they've got the merch on, and this is how Pep Guardiola's men will line up. Ederson in between the sticks, Cancelo, Romagnoli, Laporte, and Angelino down that left-hand side. Eriksen, Rodri, and De Bruyne make up the midfield 3, and then the front 3 is going to be Silva, Aguero, and Sane. So yeah, it's a really strong team. They got some firepower on the bench with Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. Champions versus contenders. Kun Aguero will kick us off, and we're in for one hell of a match. Savic, the ball's bobbling, and Angelino will get there first. Now back to Kevin De Bruyne. He can strike one from range. Milinkovic-Savic tried it, and Wan-Bissaka takes out the back of Sane. Is that a penalty? Oh no, this is going to... It's a yellow card. I don't know if that was inside the box or not. I don't think it was. Oh, was that in the box? Was that in the box? We're not looking too happy on the sidelines here. Is that a penalty? Oh, it's a penalty. How did I not even realize? He's taking it straight away. De Gea with the save. Oh, that happened all so quickly. I wasn't even expecting it. And Kun Aguero, we've denied him of yet another goal in the Premier League. De Gea has proven to be the penalty master from the spot. He is doing his homework behind the scenes, and the Spaniard comes up trumps again. Here we go. It's Wan-Bissaka, the penalty culprit, but he'll try to redeem himself with the yellow card. Now back to Rashford, back to Havertz. He's onside, and it's a heavy touch. Saka, Sancho. A frantic opening few minutes, and that is a poor pass. Sancho has not impressed me so far this episode. He's had a shocker, and Bernardo Silva will intercept that. Now back to Kai Havertz, our number 7 in the midfield. Off to Rashford. Hello, Sancho. He's going to make his way around João Cancelo. It's a heavy touch, and he redeems himself. He finally gets a goal this episode. And our number 11, Jadon Sancho, he's one of our own against his former club. Sneaks it under Ederson and gets us the opener. Man City denied a penalty. We go up the other end. It's the English connection. Rashford turned to provider. It's a P-roll over the line. It's actually under the legs of Ederson, and it's a nutmeg from the Brazilian keeper, and BCHD likes what he sees. Back to Havertz, he'll hold off Rodri for now. And now Havertz with a lovely piece of footwork, and he tries to pass it back, but we'll get it back through Martial. And now Rashford finds Pogba, who's making a run. We need some support here. Pogba loves a goal at the Etihad, but he'll find Rashford through on goal, and it's a big stop to deny us of the second from Ederson. Now back to Jimenez. Back to Havertz for the strike, and it was too soft. Pogba wins the header. He loves an aerial battle, and he's won it there. Milinkovic-Savic finds Pogba. He could unleash one. He's flicked it up, and it's a volley straight at Ederson. Look at this. Raheem Sterling on for Leroy Sané. Pep Guardiola not looking too happy. It's been back and forth all game, but no one's had the decisive finish. And now Milinkovic-Savic. Come on, Rashford, make a little run. Rashford, the number 10, again, against the derby rival, and it's gone just wide of the post. And our 3 subs come on again. It's Rashford, Havertz, and Martial off for Leon Bailey, João Felix, and Fabian. Over the top, he's done extremely well to get that through to João Cancelo, and Lindelof was there again to make the vital interception. Fabian will get there, but he gets tackled, and João Felix is making a lovely run. The Portuguese attacker is through on goal against Ederson, outside the foot finesse shot, and there is not enough time for City to get the equaliser. We hold on, and it is the first goal in the first half to get us the victory. Nothing special happened in the second half, and we come away with the 1-0 win. Another clean sheet for David De Gea, and thankfully it was Jadon Sancho to get a goal against his former club. The English winger gets the most important goal of this episode, and we go 6 points clear at the top of the Premier League. More training here, and the new boy Taith Chong goes up to a 76 after we've placed him into the training regime. Daniel James should be back soon though. And funnily enough, we get matched up against RB Leipzig in the round of 16 of the Champions League, the team that eliminated us from the quarters of the Europa League last season. So we're going to look to get some revenge here in the round of 16, and we're definitely going to play that game or those games. We also have our last 2 Premier League games of the year up against Leicester and Wolves, but I just want to end off this episode and seam into January 2020, headed into the January transfer window, so get your transfer suggestions in down below. We've got Carabao Cup semi-finals, we've got Chelsea, Spurs, the Champions League is going to start, another game up against City, it's all kicking off, and some of our main stars halfway through the season going into 2021 is Marcus Rashford with 18 goals and 10 assists. He's been vital for us in both seasons. Kai Havertz continues his great spell of form, proving why he's not a one-season wonder with 13 goals and 8 assists. Martial has been a bit slow this episode, but he scored himself 8 goals and 5 assists. Paul Pogba with 6 goals and 6 assists. João Felix with that Champions League hat-trick has 5 goals and 1 assist. And Rafael Guerreiro from left back gets 5 goals and 2 assists. Greenwood with 4 goals, which is quite decent. And then Milinkovic-Savic 4 goals, 5 assists. Fabian with 4 goals and 3. And Leon Bailey off the bench with 3 goals. And then Jadon Sancho could be doing a bit better output-wise, but he gets 3 goals and 3 assists in his first Manchester United season. David De Gea with 13 clean sheets, just absolutely amazing. This season is going to get better and better the more we get into it. We got some Champions League action. All the competitions are popping off. We are living our best life here at United. We're currently undefeated in the Premier League with 55 points. City, Spurs and Liverpool finish off the top 4. That is the rest of the Premier League table. But hopefully you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more FIFA 20 career mode content. Follow me on Twitter, link is in the description. And also comment down below any suggestions you have for this series. For now, I've been BCHD. Hopefully you did enjoy. Have a nice day, and I'll catch you on the very next video.